Kuran Cross says PNP lost everything.
Golin, who was walking up and down election day, going into all kind of polling stations and have no business being in, to the point where people have to disrespect him. And we're going to talk about that too. The money harlots them lost. The money guinea gags them, the money whores them lost. Matalan lost big. You're not getting a bail out. Mr. Big Nail over tank, well, him lose too. And all of the other money guinea gags them, when I line up behind me, all of them, what? Lost. Steve McGregor lost. Yeah. The two political dons lost. That answer. Him can't show him face when that out him do not poll anybody believe him. Well, some people would. Nah, about them. PJ also lost. Because he's the one that set in motion this that is eat up a Norman Manley party. That serious result on September 3rd. He's the one that started all of that. He lost. So even when he came out looking like a Taliban kidnapped victim, endorsing the pedophile, he lost. That alone demeaned him. Plus all that him planned from then on. It saddens my heart to say that Peter Phillips lost as well. Because Peter Phillips can't sit down in yard or couldn't sit down in yard election night and say fuck out, no? Couldn't. How could he? How could you, Peter Phillips? You couldn't go there, sit down and enjoy a drink and say, yeah man, and that fair to do. How could you? You were out there with them hoodwink you, them engage you, them cajole you, them recruit you, come and protest with you, come chat crap over mic, and then come out, come talk with us. Instead of you being a big man and tell the man and forgot, you know, and light up the man them with some big dirty nice Jamaican words. So make them, what is it we do now? Is it power? What is it? That you would sit back and watch how the man them deal with you? For what godforsaken reason? What reason could have inspired you to go support them? I know. I think they might win and you might get something to do and what? What? That? Dr. Phillips? You lost big. You can't celebrate. How could you celebrate? After what they did to you, they come out and do all of that for them. Not that it was ever going to help them. I told them every time I meet my tell them that can't help them. Can't help them. I don't pretend to have any kind of personal confidence about these things. I just know that it could. So Peter Phillips, you were a big loser on election night. Probably the biggest loser of them all, quite frankly. Probably even more, you suffer even more losing than Mark Golin. And the money harlots them. Maybe. Because when you should have tell the man them for going, jump up or whatever, you can join them. The big winners on September 3rd. Rhoda Moy Crawford. Rhoda Moy Crawford. And I have something to say to you later. Tova. Tova's name was Hamilton? Tova. Big winners. And Donovan Williams. Now those three are the biggest winners. Not the biggest, but big winners. Among the list of biggest winners. Why? Because these are three traditional PNP seats that the man them couldn't get back. So when they come out and talk about we lose because Bunting and Dayton can win, they're going to set on right because it looks like HPS now work right. And when them tell them to go, we're on education. Not at all, or no common sense, no political sense, that when them tell them to go say foolishness, you tell them no, you want to say it. Me not going to say that you want to say it. Huh? North Trelawney will not go back to the PNP. Ever. If ever. Maybe a couple of years from now, I don't know. But if Tova Hamilton continues her work, how do I get back North Trelawney? Central Kingston gone. Because by the time Rosie and them done enumerate and sort it out, Donovan Williams will be an old man when they leave Central Kingston. And Rhoda, my darling little Rhoda, who I could adopt as a daughter, did so extremely well. Followed instructions and do our work and deliver our seat and prevent the Jamaican Parliament for having to tolerate another dirty man in the Parliament. Enough of them in there. Preventing one more from coming in was a stellar job by Rhoda Crawford. So those 3 seats, those 3 MPs were big winners. But the biggest winner of the night was by far my member of Parliament, the most Honorable Andrew Michael. Biggest winner of all. Why? They battered and bruised you and lick you down. You have to pick yourself up. Every time you pick yourself up, your pants tear. Your elbows get hurt. I don't know, I can imagine sometimes you feel like you could probably shed a tear or two after what they did, how they went after you. But trust and obey. There's no other way. And that's the biggest winner outside of that election. Now Bunting spent over $200 million. I'm drug money. And still come up. I couldn't even win by 1,000 votes. We lose enough. South Manchester. He won. But yeah. Gonna like the live, no man. The live. Invite some PNP people. Them that like I much, but them need to hear some of this. The song, We Are March. We are march on to progress. Everything them pick down, we're going to build back. Everything them take away, we're going to put back. Lovely song. Lovely song. The devil was having a wonderful time over there. Yeah, man. This is the song. We don't want you not playing up My Father Barney. That went into hibernation. Jamaica Arise. The PNP national anthem, My Father Barney, was never to be heard or seen throughout the whole election campaign. But me now to who call myself PNP and I call me Labour, right? That me not do. The PNP anthem was never played throughout the whole thing. Every turn is march. We are march. Every turn. It brings me grief sometimes to watch an operate thinking that we actually know what I do. No song. We need another song of Mark Golding. And when the fool that drive up and down for Paul Buchanan and Bowdia, me and my play, me just promptly tell them, don't play that one. Don't ever play that one. My Flintstone and I can't ever play that one about yourself. Me no want in there so I hear that. Continue the march song. We can dance to that. Never one time did I hear My Father Barney. Because I'm a leader, no Barney. I'm father, no Barney. I'm grandmother, no Barney. Nobody feel no Barney. So that song went into hiding. Disappeared off of the charts. All we had was March. And then we lost the March. And the Labour had them tickets. And this is the sweetest election. I've never seen an election like this ever in my life. Ever. Una march. Labour had them take the song. Jamaica Rise. Missing. My Father Barney. Missing. Lost the election, lost the message, lost on a slogan, lost on a song. Every bit of it we take it from them. And I play it in different way.